Decepticon pump!
What's happening, my fellow geeks on the internet? I'm TGun coming at you with another custom Transformer Studio Series figure for you guys today. This time, I've got the custom Studio Series Brawl, based on how it looked on the first Transformers movie, or otherwise he was known as Devastator. But yeah, so this figure is really cool. I've had him for a little while and then we just got around to customizing him. I finished him last night. I think it took me last night and the day before, so it took me 2 days to really work on this guy. And I really love how he turned out. But yeah, so, as you can see, I don't have his accessories on top. It's just I don't like how it's displayed in vehicle mode, so I just thought I'd leave them out. So if you have a look at his tank mode, it's a very nice mold. What I've done is I've weathered up the tank treads, which was just dry brushing some dark tan over the tank treads. On the wheels here, I painted them a metallic grey colour, and the middle of them a Titan gold, which I used throughout the figure as well. Titan gold and metallic grey, both from Tamiya. And then I also dry brushed some NATO black from Tamiya as well over the wheels. And then I also went over in the same dark tan as this to make it look all weathered and it's been rolling around in the dirt and stuff. So yeah. And as you can see throughout the figure, I did dry brush NATO black everywhere. It's a nice black colour which I thought would work for this, as it's got a slight green tint to it. So I thought, since this is a green character, I thought, NATO black with it having a green tint, it would be perfect to weather up. Like, if I can just readjust the light, you can kind of see down there how it kind of looks. But, yeah. So that's how it looks. These rocket cannons, I also painted up, weathered, and then I also painted the barrels and the ends here metallic grey and stuff. And before I actually did any of the painting, I did mod. So, I did watch that Toy Guy's mod for the kibble fix, and I did cut off the barrel for the gun. So if you want to do this, and I highly recommend you do, you just basically cut it at the base here. It's pretty difficult, but once you get it off, it means he doesn't have a barrel sticking out of his ass. But, yeah. And then for transformation, it just slides back in there, sits down, and bang. So, yeah. And I guess now we should get into transformation. So we're basically done with this. So what you want to do... detach these panels, move the arms out of the way, move them back. So it's been a while since I transformed them into robot mode. Detach the legs, fold this down, and fold the feet down. Move the arms out. Bring these front bits down. Come on. I'm just gonna, there we go. That just popped off. Okay, so bring down the chest, bring this down and fold it in the back here. Rotate the arms around. Want to angle the tank treads like so. Fold up the head, and now he's out. Want to tab that in like so. Take the legs. Tap them in. Rotate these. Tab them in. Bring over the arms, tab them in. I have noticed I forgot to paint this bit here, so I will have to fix that up. But, oh no, for the most part it's done. It's just that one joint. I forgot that I did that. Bring. And there we have him. Oh, and then we're going to fold these bits up. And then display these however you wish. I kind of like them being like that. But there's Brawl in his robot mode. And he turned out really nice. I did similar, sort of techniques for this. Obviously, I took the barrel out so he doesn't have, the barrel sticking out underneath like that. But I mean, if I want to, I could display this like so you could have the barrel, to fire, but I don't really want that. But yeah, so again, I painted metallic grey over the robot bits. You can actually go a bit forward. So yeah, for the head sculpt, you can see I added some gold up the top here. I don't think there's actual gold on the actual model in the film, but I thought it would look cool there, and so I did. Painted some gold on the forehead and over the mouth, and then the rest was metallic grey. Added some metallic grey down here and up here just for extra detail, as well as over here, which I think they have wiped off, but oh well, looks pretty cool. Coming onto the legs, I added a mix of metallic grey and Titan gold from Tamiya. So as you can see, like over here, I got all the gold. But then I also have, metallic grey as well. And the same sort of deal on the arms. And then on the fingers for all the joints, I added some gold. But yeah. I really love how this tan looks up here. So yeah, basically, again, I dry brushed this whole figure in NATO black. To me, it's NATO black because it's got a bit of a green tint and it just works really well. I decided I wanted to dry brush this figure. It was a given. Like, as soon as I bought this figure, I knew I was going to dry brush him. Like, battle damage him a little bit. Similar because, he transformed into a tank. And then, you don't really expect him to be clean. So, I don't know. It's just the way I picture Brawl in my head. I always think he's battle damaged a little bit. Not, like, based on the Mission City battle when he loses an arm and all that. But I just think in general he should be a little bit, a little bit weathered. Because, he's a heavy military vehicle. And so, he can take a lot of enemy fire, I guess. So I just wanted to kind of show that on this figure. That all makes sense. But yeah. So as you can see, I just added the weapons. So here's his arm cannon. I added some metallic gray to the barrels here. I was going to add Titan Gold at the end, but it just didn't really look, didn't line up as well. So I just painted gold over these sights here, and it just looks just as good. And then I did weather up the weapon. So that's all weathered. Then on this side, I added some metallic gold, a metallic grey, and then also some Titan Gold again. So these bits here I added gold and stuff. Then same on this minigun. I painted the magazine thing here, or the little rail in grey, metallic grey, and then Titan Gold. Yeah, so I definitely do need to fix this up and paint over some metallic grey. I did forget about that, but all in all, he's pretty much finished. Oh, I mean, other than that, he is finished. So, yeah, I just really wanted to showcase this guy to you. For some comparisons, and I think the first comparison we should do is show these two off. I really like that scale. I think Brawl scales really well with the other figures. You know, because he's a tank, it's a much larger vehicle, so I think this works. I mean, if anything, the only Decepticon I really feel like needs like better scale is Bone Crusher. I think he's just a tad too small, but no, other than that, I just want to try and recreate this. Yeah, display option. Yeah, as you do. Okay, and I guess for the Autobots, we'll just continue bringing these in. So here he is next to Ironhide and Ratchet. Again, I feel like this scale works for him. I think it's slightly taller than Ironhide. Yeah, and I think that really works well. So, yeah. And then I've got my only other finished Decepticon, which is Barricade. That looks well, or that looks good. And, you know, he's still not finished, but I'll bring him in. Here's Starscream from the first movie. And I think that works well, because, you know, jets are pretty large vehicles, and, yeah. I mean, Decepticon-wise, I think all the scaling works really well. I love how Brawl scales up against Megatron, Starscream, Barricade, and Blackout, which I still need to pick up Blackout. But I do think Bone Crusher, from videos I've seen, he is a little bit smaller than I'd like. I think he should scale up and be more, you know, just a little bit smaller than Brawl. Again, I don't have figure in hands, just from reviews that I've seen. I just think he should scale up a little bit more. But, like, be a little bit taller, but that's just me. I don't know, I'm happy with Brawl. It's a really cool figure. And, yeah. So let me know what you think of this guy down below. I was speaking to a friend, and a friend said, you know, mentioned that he wanted to do a deep desert Brawl with like the tans and browns. And after thinking about it, I kinda want to do it as well. I don't know, I may pick up a second Brawl, because that was the only Brawl figure I had when I was a kid. I only had the Revenge of the Fallen Deep Desert Brawl figure, so I remember I really liked that figure. So I know I kind of want to make one Deep Desert Brawl for this, but I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, so thank you guys for watching again. Actually, you know what? I want to quickly... There we go, so I wanted to do this for the outro, but yeah, thank you guys for watching. Please let me know what you think of this guy down in the comments below. I really do like how he turned out. Again, there is that shoulder that I need to fix up, but other than that, he's done. Again, I really love how this weathering all turned out for Brawl. And yeah, he looks great with Jazz. But yeah, so, I don't know what else to say. Make sure you check out my eBay link to Goldbug down below, as he's still up for sale. So if you want this guy, you can go bid on him or buy him now. So yeah, I will leave his eBay link down below. But yeah, so I think my next Studio Series figure that will be out will probably be Movie 1 Starscream, or it'll be Revenge of the Fallen Megatron. I want to try and get a couple more Decepticons as well, as I've basically got most of the Autobots that are out, but I gotta try and catch up on the Decepticons, so I'm gonna try and keep an eye out for Blackout and Bone Crusher, and then I really want to get Leader Megatron from Dark of the Moon, as I really love that look from Megatron. So yeah, and then I can't wait for the new figures to come out next year. Definitely going to pick up a Dark of the Moon Soundwave as well as Dark of the Moon Leader Shockwave, so keen for those guys. But yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else, can't really, but yeah, so thank you guys for watching. Again, come like, subscribe, share for more. Check out my Instagrams down below, make sure to check out Goldbug. I'm repeating myself, so I'll see you guys later. Right, bye.